That's right, ladies and gents, it's time for more ESO Thoughts. I'm Dimension Traveler Callum, trying to do lockpicking here. It's a very intuitive system, and as you can see, even if it's a simple lock, you might not always get it. Looting in this game is kind of instanced and kind of not. The build we're in is not as instanced as the build on the permanent test server gets. But here is a bit of fun that Kate and I had with our trying to test the instancing. We're in Canarthy's Roost, and well, there are a lot of ruined ship masts all around. One of them just so happens to lead over a wall where, well, there's Kate. She's standing at the bottom of this mast here. One of them just so happens to lead over a wall into a zone that you have to pass through a door normally to get into. As you can see, Kate's kind of invisible there. Mostly because I'm too far away for her to render, despite an NPC being visible right next to her. So I'm basically hopping onto a wall here, and we're trying to see if we're split across an instance to the point that her marker moves over to the door like it had done so earlier, which I didn't get footage of, because it was kind of weird, and I didn't think anything of it at the time. But when we decided to test it for the camera, naturally, of course, it works like as you're seeing here. So I basically climbed a wall. I could jump down into the other side here if I wanted to. But I'm going about the hard way and trying to jump up onto the wall here, the very top of the wall, to climb down the stairs, because why not? The Rue Explorer in me wants to climb stuff. I consider it a challenge. Badge of honor if I can't climb up a sheer rock wall. To all you skydivers out there watching this is a thumbs up to you! I literally just gave 2 thumbs up right there. But anyway, my little cat Argo has successfully climbed over the wall inside a zone that, well, an instant zone basically. You'd think there's Kate jumping. You'd think that the marker would move. You think that things would be different, but no, actually everything is just the same in here as it would be, as if I had gone through and done it myself. If I gone through the door, it's all the same. Basically, when you're coming across what you think is a loading screen, what's really going on is it's just moving your character across a wall, basically. You're not the only thing that confuses it is the only thing that gets confusing is the markers, because you can see there's Kate up there on the pole there. See, and it's showing her normally as up there, as if I'd gone through not gone through a wall or anything. I think part of this has to do with how they reworked instancing or how they added the walls in later from earlier builds, because originally this was all just, you know, there was no doors, there was no walls. But I don't know if that's something if that's because of that, or if it's just here we are just continuing to climb on things. But yeah, I have no idea if that's just how instancing works, and I'm planning on testing it just a bit more. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Is it a deer stuck in the dirt? Is it just a deer head like you see in Skyrim? Is it an actual deer? Here we're collecting an essence room, which you use in enchanting. These things are basically these little lanterns that are scattered all about the world. And they're resource nodes like iron ore or maple or whatever. You can see they just fade away. Here's a maple log. Again, just fades away.
The storm, it brings strange fish, yes?
Strange fish?
Boots, metal, elves it seems. Anot thought a mud crab was on the hook, yes? He was lucky this one saw him before the line was cut. He's alive, but only just. Take him to the temple, yes? Priestesses of the two moons are skilled healers as well as mystics. They will know what to do.
Little things like this are just amazing. You run across them in the world. Here's an iron ore resource node. Poof. Here we're going into the dungeon Del's Claim. It's on Aridon. Or yeah, no wait. Yeah, this is on Aridon, Del's Claim. We're Kate and I are going through. We're doing the dungeon just for the sake of it. I mean, and also to level our characters a bit, but why not? This is a bit later than our earlier exploring, but basically, we're just going through this dungeon. And you'll see me using my bow here a bit, demonstrating... That chain was a Dragon Knight skill, just there. And so is the armor. That's Dragon Knight 2, I believe. That yellow and red circle you're seeing is my bow volley attack. As you can see, I kinda gotta close it to actually do anything. Here, this is a quest marker for that takes you to the town Matisen, which is near Dark Anchor, which you'll see later. The second Dark Anchor video that I'll probably upload. Oops, that's not an NPC. That is an actual person. That is a player. I thought that was an NPC. Here I'm looting. I ran out of inventory space, so I can't actually loot anything but gold off of these guys now. Boom. So the arrow volley, he has an arc distance that you really need to have it within a certain arc distance in order for it to work. Inside, it's a shorter arc distance than if it were outside. Ooh, look, Sky Shard. Yeah, you're gonna find these in about every public dungeon like Del's Claim. They're indicated with a little torch icon on the map. And basically every single one of these torch dungeons has a Sky Shard and its own unique boss, which is currently lying twice dead on the floor here. We'll wait for it to respawn. Del's Claim. This is the dungeon. For those of you who saw my picture of all the DeviantArt of all the dead bodies lying on the ground, this is the joke. We'll take Del and claim his body. Except the boss isn't named Del. Was just making a joke. And there goes the volley. Not that you can see it, or is it needed? Boom! That was a poison arrow. You can tell by the green effect. Yep, green effect. That red effect is one of my magic effects, I believe. A spell drain, I think. I don't know. It's a siphon ability. I think it draws health. Oh, that was an attack there. That red arrow. When you see red circles on the ground and it's not one of yours, you know you need to run because it's something somebody else is doing. And here I'm just emptying arrows into the ground pointlessly. Oh, look! Del seems to have revived, or whatever his name is. Oh, wait. This is a bit too early for that. But yeah, we're getting close. We just basically went a big circle and... Boom! Arrows! Oh, that is a nasty thing with mages. They can teleport. It gets annoying. But, there's the boss. He's just sitting there calmly. Halemo. Again, he's a special. You can tell by the health bar. Ugh. Arrows! That special attack was, I think a Templar special attack that Kate used. That big arrow spear of light. See, Del's Claim achievement unlocked. You get those for completing things. Here I'm doing, crafting. Extraction specifically. I'm taking an item, and I'm extracting it to, get something back. Like an iron ingot, or obsidian in this case, or an iron ingot again. Moonstone. You do this for weapons, armor, and raw materials. And for raw materials, you need 10 of, like, an ore. Like, you need 10 iron ore. Here's a, see, like I said, armor. But you can also improve. Here I'm going to try to attempt to improve my Queen Zone Curious. And it's going to fail. And as I'm recording this after the fact, so I know it's going to fail. Boof. If you want it to succeed, for sure, you're going to want to make sure that that percentage is 100. But here I'm attempting an item improvement, and it worked! Yay! That one actually worked. Enchanting works by right-clicking and selecting an enchantment if you have a enchanting rune. Here I'm enchanting an item. And I put it on. Yay! I've now got an enchanted robe on. Which I'm not going to wear. Here's a dog. Lorcan. Here's where I show the actual 10 to an item extracting down into a single item.